Folks, welcome to Patrick Gamer Golf Instruction. Today, folks, I'm going to give you a tip on how to become a better putter. I've been a good putter my whole life, and there's a couple things I see in really good putting strokes on TV. One is you need balance, and there's a couple components to balance. I'm not talking weight shift balance. I'm talking how do we balance our putting stroke arc. If you can achieve balance in your putting stroke arc, you're going to be a better distance putter. You won't run the ball by 7-8 feet, leave it short 5-6 feet. You're going to become a better short putter. And the best image I can give you is of probably a pendulum clock. You know, I'll use my putter to demonstrate. I'm going to get this putter shaft rocking just like a grandfather clock. And I want you to watch something, folks. The speed of that putter head is always constant. I don't bring it back slow, and it doesn't accelerate through. It's very constant. All right. Number two. The backswing length and the forward swing length is very similar. It's in balance. For long story short, I mean the backswing, the forward swing is very similar length. The speed of the stroke is very similar length. That's a pendulum stroke, and that's what I try to achieve when I putt. And that's what I have my students try to achieve when they putt. If we can do that, if we can create balance, backswing length, forward swing length to be the same. And more importantly, in my opinion, the speed of that putter head. The speed of the putter head is always constant. The backswing speed, the forward swing speed is always the same, or you strive to be the same all the time. If you can do that, a couple things are going to happen. You're going to achieve true roll on the golf ball when it leaves the putter face. Now, what I mean by that is this. Every putter has loft, anywhere from 3 degrees to 5 degrees. Mine, I kick down to 2.5 degrees. But every time this impacts the golf ball, you're going to put backspin on the ball. Now, don't confuse that with backspin like you hit your wedge, but basically when that putter head hits the golf ball with any kind of loft, initially the ball is going to have very small amounts of backspin. And what happens is the ball will bounce on the ground and then eventually catch up and start rolling end over end. If you can decrease the amount of backspin on that ball when it leaves that putter face, you will get better roll, you'll get better true roll, you'll get more consistent lag putts, you're going to make more putts, you're going to hit your putting line more often. So, in my opinion, a slow stroke is better than a fast stroke, all right? And that's the reason why. If we can get that putter head traveling at a slow pace, there's going to be less backspin when that ball leaves the putter head. You're going to get true roll. So, keep that in mind because that's very important, what I'm about to show you here in a second. What I have here is a hitting station for putting, if you will. I use 3/4 all the time when I do this, but for camera purposes and not being able to see the quarters on the ground, I'm going to use 3 golf balls. The middle ball is going to reflect my ball position. The back ball is going to reflect the backswing length. The forward ball is going to reflect the forward swing length. And what I'm trying to achieve is, number one, when I make my putting stroke, I'm trying to get the backswing the same length as the forward swing on both sides of the golf ball. Okay? If I got a 10-foot putt, say, I'm bringing that putter head back X amount of feet or X amount of inches, and I'm following through past the ball the same distance. Okay, that's important. That's balance. The distance on the backswing is the same as the distance on the forward swing. That's what I call balance, number one. Number two, the putter head itself travels a constant speed. Okay, it's never bring it back slow and accelerate through real fast. It's never bring it back fast and decelerate. The best way to hit the ball with the putter is to have a constant, similar motion back and forth. Again, the reason why is you impart less backspin. The best example on TV, without a doubt, in my opinion, unfortunately you don't see him too often anymore. He's almost 50. You'll see him next year on the senior tours, David Toms. If you ever have a chance to watch him putt on any distance, 5 feet to 20 feet, you watch that putter head. You can almost see the grooves or the face or the writing on his putter head while he's hitting the putts. That's how slow he swings it. There's a reason, again, like I said, you impart less backspin. So, in my opinion, a slow putting stroke is much better than a fast putting stroke, and that's the reason why, folks. When we achieve balance, again, backswing, forward swing is the same length, just like a pendulum. The best example in the world is a grandfather clock, the pendulum, the arm swinging. The backswing speed, the forward swing speed is a very similar speed. Number two, it's also very similar length. I would say identical length, but obviously you can't have a perfect situation in life, but the length of the backswing and the length of the forward swing are always going to be the same. We have to do that in our putting stroke. So, I'm setting up my hitting station. For this distance right now, you can't see the cup over here, but it's probably about 8-9 feet. Everybody's length of swing is going to be different, folks, depending on your putting speed. Again, I like to use a slow putting stroke, so I have usually a bigger swing arc than most people I play with and the most people I see. For this demonstration, I think I have it about a foot on each side of the golf ball, and what I'm going to try to do is keep that putter head lined up with both balls opposite my object ball. So the backswing length and the forward swing length, I'm going to try to achieve very, very similar. That's my only goal with this drill. Now, what you need to realize is the speed of the putter head never changes, folks. This is really important. This speed of this putter head never changes, whether I'm on a 5-foot putt or a 40-foot putt. The only thing that changes is your swing arc, okay? Obviously, on a longer putt, we're going to have a little bit bigger swing. The speed's never going to change, folks. So on a longer putt, I still maintain balance, okay? Putter head comes back X amount of feet or inches, and it goes past the ball X amount of feet or inches. It's the same on both sides of the ball. The speed of the swing will never change. With longer putts, obviously the swing arc gets longer. With shorter putts, it gets shorter, but that speed never changes. So the constant putting speed is a must. That's balance. Distance on the backswing, distance on the forward swing is also a must. That's also equals balance. Let me give you an example, folks. I'm going to hit I think it's a 10-foot putt. I want you to watch something. Out of my peripheral vision, I try to keep track of these golf balls on the far ends because that's going to be the length of my putting stroke. Back, forward. And I do this all the time on the putting green. It helps me achieve balance. It helps me achieve good speed. Now, that was about a 10-foot putt. If I have a 30-foot putt, I'm going to lengthen the swing, but I'm not going to increase my swing speed. I hope that makes sense to people. I'm not going to increase the speed of my putter head. I'm just going to increase the length of the swing. That way the speed's always the same, okay? I'm going to give you an example. On the golf course, your 5-iron and your 9-iron are different clubs. You don't swing them at different speeds. You try to achieve the same speed. With a driver swing, you try to achieve the same speed. So that's what we do with the putting stroke. Whether it's a 5-foot putt or a 40-foot putt, our swing speed with that putter head will be the same. The only thing that changes is the length of the swing, and that's why I have this hitting station set up as I do. This ball reflects where my ball is actually at. This ball back here reflects how far back I'm going to bring it. This ball up here reflects how far forward I'm going to bring it. And I'm trying to keep that putter matched up to those 3 golf balls opposite my object ball. Back and forward. Okay, I'm trying to keep that length the same, folks. More importantly, I'm trying to keep the speed the same. Now, this is a lot easier said than done. Trust me, it is. But once you do this, and once this becomes ingrained in your muscle memory, I promise you, your distance control is not going to be an issue anymore. Again, folks, I'm going to try a short putt. I don't know, 8 feet maybe. And all I'm trying to do, 2 things. Backswing length equals forward swing length. That's really important. Number 2, speed of the putter head never moves, never changes, never increases, never decreases. Only thing that changes is the length of the swing when I have longer putts. Now, you just saw me hit a 20-footer. I'm going to show you an 8-footer. Watch the speed of my putter head. It's going to be very similar in speed, folks. Okay, so balance in the putting stroke is vitally important. David Toms is a great example on TV. Tiger Woods, if you get his butt back out there, he's another good example. Phil Mickelson's a great example. Long story short, the backswing length equals the forward swing length. The speed of the putter head, the rate at which this putter head travels, is constant. Okay? Never slow backswing, fast forward swing. Never fast backswing, slow forward swing. It's constant. If you can keep it constant, and I prefer slow for the reason of backspin. If you can keep that putter head swinging slow, you produce less backspin when the ball leaves the face, and you achieve true roll much quicker when it gets onto the green. That'll help you become a better putter. I'm Patrick Damore at Patrick Damore Golf Instruction. If you have any questions, email me or drop me a phone call, and I'll respond. Thank you.